So there's a prankster going around Washington, and he keeps emailing Republicans to get them to admit embarrassing things. And he did it again, and it worked again. This time he emailed guys at Breitbart. So one of them was editor-in-chief Alex Marlow, and he sent an email to him. He had a bunch of exchanges with him. Here, let me read you the beginning of it. So he emails him and says, reading online about how I'll be bringing forth my wrath on Ivanka and Jared. He's pretending to be Steve Bannon. And he says, I'd be doing this great nation a service if I did. Okay, so there's a decent chance you should have picked up on the fact that it's not actually your boss. But okay, whatever. Look, these pranks are sometimes hard to pick up. That's not the important thing. The important thing is not to go ha-ha to these guys, but to find out what it is that they're actually thinking. So he's gonna respond to him, and you're gonna get a better sense of it. So Alan Marlow responds, I spooked him today, did 5 stories on globalist takeover positioning, you as only hope to stop it. See, there we have confirmation. In fact, they are definitely going after Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner. And so they are targeting important parts of the Trump administration. Because sometimes they'll admit it, and sometimes they'll be cute and be like, oh no, golly gee, Steve Bannon and Breitbart would never do that. I don't know where that leak came from. Well, now we have a pretty good sense of it. Marlow goes on to say, you need to own that. Just have surrogates do the dirty work. Boyle, Raheem, me, Tony have been waiting for this. In other words, we want to own the story, but don't put your fingerprints on it so we can go out and pretend that it's not you. He's now running the website. You don't need to pretend anymore. But this is Breitbart 101. Don't worry, let the surrogates do the dirty work, and then we'll pretend it wasn't you. The gig is up, man. Everybody knows it's you. All right, so again, the email prankster pretending to be Steve Bannon sends an email about a story about how Ivanka Trump is going to get pushed out of the White House, or at least that Bannon wants to do that, and he says, oh, this was a fun read, referring to that Daily Mail article. He goes on to say, oh, and then Marlow emails him back and says some apparently horrible gossip about Ivanka and Jared Trump. CNN and the rest did not print what that gossip was, and rightfully so, because it's unsubstantiated. I'm no fan of Jared Kushner or Ivanka Trump. I think that they're part of a terrible administration, and I don't think they've helped very much in that terrible administration. But you don't need unsubstantiated rumors about their personal lives for that. But Marlow says that, and then the fake Bannon response, ha ha, lovely stuff. So do you think you'll have them packed and shipping out before Christmas? Marlow responds, let me see what I can do. Hard to know given your description of them as evil. I don't know what motivates them. If they are semi-normal, then yes, they're out by the end of the year. So here are the other things that we learned. Apparently Bannon, internally to the Breitbart team, has described Ivanka Trump, that's the president's daughter, and Jared Kushner as evil. And they think that they're going to be able to push them out of the White House. My guess is, given that they're family, they're probably mistaken. And given that Kushner and Ivanka just pushed Bannon out of the White House, not the other way around, they're probably mistaken. But now we can put to bed any idea that Breitbart is not looking to undermine the Trump administration. I know what they claim. They say, no, we're trying to help Trump by getting rid of his advisors we don't agree with so that they'll wind up in a better place. Well, by doing character assassinations and then political assassinations of his top advisors, I'm not sure Trump would think that that was helping him, let alone going after and trying to eliminate, again, all politically, eliminate his daughter and his son-in-law. I'm pretty positive Trump wouldn't view that as being helpful to him. And of course, they had already said, as soon as Bannon left the White House, it's time for war. And Joel Pollak, who also had exchanges with the guy doing the prank, had tweeted publicly before #war, and in his exchanges with this guy, said no one can figure out what Ivanka and Kushner want to do, but it was also happy to try to help to push them out. So now you know, if you didn't before, Breitbart, when they say they're going to war, does mean with huge portions of the Trump administration in ways that Trump will not agree with. So we've got an internal civil war on the right wing, and we know it today a little bit more thoroughly than we knew it yesterday. So enjoy, grab some popcorn, and let them go to war on each other. For the rest of us, that's not such a bad thing. TYT membership gets you commercial-free Young Turks. Download it, stream it, podcast it, get all the network shows, and support independent media. TYTnetwork.com/join.